Hey everybody, Tien Lawrence with Mesa Boogie here alongside longtime Boogie family man and LA session ace and gigging guy, bass man extraordinaire, Mr. Al Kamai.
Hello.
Thanks for coming, Al.
Thanks for having me.
We're here to do a post-game wrap-up of Bass Day LA in sunny Hollywood, California. We brought our entire line of bass products, and we thought we couldn't pass up the opportunity to go over everything we got all in the same room. So that's what we're going to do today. As you can see, we got a lot here, so let's get cracking.
Let's get cracking.
So before we get into the audio cab comparisons, we want to talk a little bit about the player control network on the back. Quite a few unique features that we've included. One of the major improvements is the use of a selectable crossover for the high frequency horn. The Boogie norm has always been 5K and labeled normal, but for some folks who are used to having quite a bit more tweeter in the mix, you've got a 4K crossover setting, and we labeled that sheen. You've got a 3K crossover setting, we've labeled that bright. That also couples with the L-pad control, which turned all the way down, turns the tweeter off, and obviously you can set it anywhere in between for the amount of blend of the crossover that you've selected. We've also got speak-on connectors and 1/4 inch and parallel outputs, a resettable fuse. If you're pushing your horn just that hard, then the fuse will reset before the tweeter gets taken out. But let's go through some settings and listen to the differences. All right, so we've got the player control network covered. Again, that's a feature that you'll find on all of the cabinets that you see in the Walkabout Scout combos and everything. So next, let's get into the Powerhouse 112, the littlest Powerhouse, and see just how big the little Powerhouse can be. This is actually one of my favorite rigs that we make. Two Powerhouse 112 cabs together looks so unassuming, but delivers the goods. So we're going to do a little audio demo right now with the two 112s. Check it out. And keep in mind, like most Boogie cabs, these are available in 8 ohm or 4 ohms. So you can configure the impedance as you need. So for testing purposes today, the amp reference is going to be the new M6 Carbine. Let's go ahead and move on to 210, 115, the next size up. So the 210 cab is the smallest of the non-compact cabs, bigger than the 112 that we just listened to. But the 210 cab was originally designed as sort of a supplemental cab, so it's a great cab to be paired with the 115 that we're going to be comparing it to. And it's also a great cab to be used for a lot of other combination configurations. It sits atop the 212, does a great job there. It's great for the 215. Weighs in at 69 pounds, 600 watts handling capacity. And but don't let it fool you. It's a great cab to go ahead and take into the small coffee shop gig or something like that, where you want something that's a little bit more than the 112, but not quite rolling in the 810 yet. And, Al's going to show you that right now. no tweeter, just to see what that does. .115 weighs in at 48 pounds, and it is a 600 watt handling capacity. So once again, we'll let Al take it away. So the 210 115 is one of the classic combo rigs where you've got your separates that are modular. You can take in one piece at a time. You can stack the 210 on top of the 115. The 115 has casters. Roll it into the gig, put your amp on top, and it's a full range mighty beast that gets the job done on any level.
Again, full range, playing a 5-string bass, going from the G down. Very distinct, very clear. You can hear each note as I'm playing each one. The 15 really helps that low B resonate, which is something that I'm going to look for in a live situation. The 210 in combination, it allows the upper notes to cut through without a lot of volume. Okay, here's the same settings, but with the tweeter turned down, actually all the way off. Nice round. Cuts through incredibly clean and loud, and with all the clarity that you could ever expect.